Istighfar. Istighfar is an Arabic word that is seeking forgiveness from Allah. And one of the ways that we seek forgiveness from Allah Ta'ala is astaghfirullah. We say astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah 3 times after we finish our salat, generally. And that truly meaning I'm seeking forgiveness from Allah Ta'ala. Now, we know that in the second 10 days of Ramadan, inshallah, that is the second 10 days that Allah Ta'ala sends His forgiveness. But one of the things that we have to remember during the month of Ramadan is that the gates of Jannah is open 24/7. So all of the du'as that we stand and make, all of them, Allah Ta'ala hears, Allah Ta'ala answers. All of the hasanah, all of the good that Allah Ta'ala intends for us comes down for us during these days of Ramadan, but specifically for the days of forgiveness. Because this is the time that Bani Adam is truly trying to get closer to his Lord and ask Allah Ta'ala to be forgiven, because we do not know whether Allah Ta'ala, we on that path yet. No Muslim should ever walk around with the assurity that he or she has Jannah, but you should walk around with the assurity that Allah Ta'ala hears your prayers, and that Allah Ta'ala has the ability to forgive all of us. There's one hadith of the Holy Last Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that the Prophet said, if your sins was as numerous as the sands, the sand pebbles on a beach, that Allah Ta'ala has the ability to forgive us. Now, how do we ignore that? How do we not want to humble ourselves for that? So, Islam teaches us that Allah is Al-Ghafur, the all-forgiving, and is the original source of forgiveness, which is Ghufran. He is the source of the forgiveness. No one can forgive us but Allah Ta'ala. Now, this concept sounds very easy, to ask Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness. It is very easy to say, okay, I committed something wrong and I'm going to ask Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness. But have you forgiven yourself first? Have you forgiven yourself for committing the sin? Have you asked the person that you have harmed for forgiveness? Sometimes apologies are not enough. Sometimes you have to say, may you forgive me and may Allah forgive me. Because Allah Ta'ala, through the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, says, how can the slave of Allah come and ask him for forgiveness and he or she did not ask the person that they harmed for forgiveness? So you're just going to bypass the person that you harmed, and you didn't ask for forgiveness from that person, but you're going straight to Allah Ta'ala. So Allah Ta'ala forgives, and He repeats His forgiveness. This is the God that we worship. Now, how do we get to this? How does the human being get to the point where he or she can just give themselves to Allah Ta'ala and ask for forgiveness on any particular situation? Because the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said for surely that he asks Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness at least 70 times a day. Do we do that? Or do we wait till we do something wrong and then ask Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness? Which one is it? We wait till we do something wrong. We wait till we cut somebody off on the road. We give them the finger, whatever, But another way to get your heart in the condition of asking Allah Ta'ala for forgiveness is to love the Holy Last Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It is reported that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that faith has not entered into your heart until you love him more than you love yourself, your family, your wives, your children, what have you. So now to love a human being that we have never seen before, for the sake that Allah Ta'ala has sent him with the Quran, that is very powerful. That within itself, if you think about it, how can, I have never seen the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I've only read about him. I've only heard about him. I've only saw in the Quran or read in the Quran where Allah Ta'ala says that he's Rabbil Alameen, that he is a rahmah to the world. That Allah Ta'ala loved him so much that Allah Ta'ala gave him the Quran. Now that has to be some serious love. That Allah Ta'ala loved this human being so much that He gave him the entrustment of the Quran. So now, if this is what we say that we believe in, how is it that we can't love that person? And if we can't understand that type of love, it's very hard for us to go to Allah Ta'ala with the sincerity to ask for forgiveness. Because if it was not for the Prophet ﷺ, we would not even know how to go to Allah Ta'ala to ask for forgiveness. So this is very important for us, dear beloved Muslims, as we go into this month of Ramadan. Now, look how Allah Ta'ala is so merciful that the first 10 days of Ramadan is for mercy. So before we even get started, Allah Ta'ala say, okay, for 10 days, I'm just going to give mercy on you. I'm just going to put mercy on you. Every day you get up, every day you fast, every day, every time you say, I'm not going to partake in anything for the sake of Allah, I'm going to shower mercy on you. Now, after those 10 days of mercy, Allah Ta'ala says, now ask me for forgiveness. And after those 10 days of forgiveness, Allah Ta'ala says, okay, now ask me to be saved from the fire. Ask me. And the Prophet ﷺ said that on the last day of Ramadan, that the Muslim that has in sincerity went through that whole month, that they have amnesty from the fire. In other words, all of your sins have been pardoned. SubhanAllah. This is the true application of forgiveness.